Hi, I'm Justin.
And I'm Allie.
We have been living out of our self-converted Sprinter van for the past several months, finding ourselves new backyards from the Pacific to the Atlantic.
While in North Carolina, we ended up in the middle of a possible gas shortage. Rather than risk getting stuck, we decided to head over to Ohio for a change in scenery and take care of some much-needed chores.
Hit subscribe and join us to see what chores are like while living in a tiny home on wheels.
Starting route to Kennedy Heights Laundry.
Cleaning day.
Yay!
We just finished our laundry, as you saw, which is honestly the most expensive and hardest part. So,
That's right. Now on to everything else.
yay!
Oh!
We have a lot to do. Still, we need to fold all of our laundry and hang our non-drying clothes. We have a giant bucket of non-dried clothes. We don't like to dry our shirts because they shrink. So what we do is we run a clothesline through our van. So I take my end and I'll wrap it around the passenger seat like that.
Okay. Now I just hang my end on one of the hooks back here.
All done?
Everything is hung to dry.
10% mine, 90% Justin's. All right, what's next? What are we doing next?
We need the stuff for the toilet and we need water.
Okay, so I guess that means PetSmart?
What pet go? Where the pets go?
Go. I think we need to eat that first though because I'm kind of getting hungry.
You like the cooler life?
No.
So we're at PetSmart picking up some coconut fiber for our toilet, and Allie's staying in the car, obviously, pet store, but let's do it. So I've got the bricks. Success. I didn't get the, yeah, and it says right on top, composite, safely composited. And it looks just like the ones that we've seen on YouTube and stuff, so. Alright, so now the hunt for water. We normally use iOverlander to find water, but there's nothing in the area. So a lot of times we have luck at pilot stations. Sometimes. So I'm gonna try calling to see if there's one like 30 miles away. We'll see if they have anything there.
How can I help you?
Hi, I was just wondering if you guys had a potable water hookup at your location?
I'm being told we do not.
Alright, no worries. Thank you for checking. I appreciate your help.
Bust.
The next closest one is a pilot, but it's a little closer to the city, but I guess further from the city than we're at currently, so that's the thing. Hi, I was wondering if you guys had a potable water spigot at your location?
Yeah, we do.
You do? Oh, awesome. Alright, thank you so much. Bye. Clutch, 41-minute drive. Less clutch, but they have water. Clutch.
We do have our water, what is this called? Tank. We do have our water tank conveniently located right underneath the bed. So usually, I'll help Justin. Looks like we're about halfway full, so. That design wasn't really on purpose, but it works out because it makes it super easy to check your water level. We're full. It's full. Full. What's next?
Now we gotta find somewhere to sleep where we can also do the toilet. So preferably somewhere with a trash can on site.
We found this great sleeping spot, but we're trying to get our van flat. Otherwise, you know, blood rush into your head while you're sleeping. Where's the flattest point? And stop. All right, well, we are a little bit crooked still because this still falls.
Just get it back to where this tire's like in this little groove. Good. Yeah. So we're gonna empty out the compost material from the toilet, swap it out for some new stuff. We like to use these coconut fibers. It's like just a compacted brick, but then we'll rehydrate it and put it in there. We've used peat moss once, but we found this stuff is easier to come across in small amounts. The only times we found peat moss for sale, they're in these huge bags, and we just don't have anywhere to store that. So, pretty easy to do. We're just gonna take the top off, dump it in the trash bag, rehydrate a brick, and pour it in.
I'm gonna go ahead and take these two things over to our shower so I can rinse them. Is that good?
Yeah, get the shower head out.
Wish me luck. So, the way I'm gonna clean these is we have an all-purpose spray. I'm just gonna spray it and then hose it just to try to get it to smell a little bit better. It's been smelling a little, like it doesn't stink up our van, but when you use the toilet, it smells like pee. So, for anyone that might be concerned, this is biodegradable spray, so nothing bad going into the earth. So this is what it's like emptying the pee bucket.
Yeah, you wouldn't know, would you?
No, I opt out of that chore. I cook for you.
I am the only pee bucket emptier in this van. It's a stinky job, but somebody's got to do it. So, here's what we start out with. So now, we've gotten the brick broken up to about this point. There's still some clumps in here, but we're gonna add a little bit of water and break the rest of the clumps out once we've got some water in there. And this is what we're left with. So it's still crumbly, but it's moist. Like you can kind of feel, it almost feels like dirt fresh from the ground. We'll dump this back in the toilet and we'll be ready for action.
So I can poop tonight?
Heck yeah, you can poop tonight.
I don't need to.
Me neither, I went at the pilot station while we were getting water.
Wow. While Justin is piecing together the toilet again, I'm gonna go ahead and clean where the toilet sits in our van. Because while we do sweep, at least weekly, it doesn't really get swept underneath there, so it's in desperate need. So. We also don't have a mop, so this is how we mop.
Much lighter. I think we're missing something.
Now that we got the toilet all situated, we are going to move on to other things in the van. I'm gonna clean all the cabinet fronts. They're all white, so they get dirty. And then Justin's gonna tackle the kitchen. Have I mentioned how beautiful it is tonight? we were able to find such a beautiful spot right next to Cincinnati. So I like to condition our butcher block just to keep it, I don't know, hydrated. It makes it look a lot better. So I use this butcher block conditioner. I do this, I would say, probably once a month, right?
Yeah, sometimes less.
Sometimes less. Set the timer for 20 minutes. We can't put anything onto the counter for 20 minutes, but after that, we're good to go. So I'm gonna help Justin finish cleaning.
One thing we didn't really think about ever having to clean till we started living in the van was this fan. The fan in the back really doesn't get dirty, but this one is essentially our cooking vent fan. And so it gets really greasy and oily. And you can see it just gets super dusty and gross. So this is another one that we have to clean pretty regularly, otherwise it just gets nasty looking with all the dust that sticks to it. So let's do it. Alright, back we go.
That means I can cook dinner, finally! For dinner, I'm thinking BLTs, but we don't have bread. We do, however, have an abundance of corn tortillas, so we're gonna eat BLTs taco style.
These chores are not all everyday chores. Some of them are weekly, some of them are daily, some of them are like bi-monthly. We just wanted to give you an idea of what chores look like when you're in the van. So I hope you found the video interesting. If you did, definitely give it a giant thumbs up.
Smash that subscribe button because we upload new videos every Sunday.
We'll see you then.
Bye! I don't like cleaning all day.
Man, this was an exhausting day, dude. I'm tired.
I can't even eat dinner, I'm so sleepy.
You want chocolate instead?
Sure. You can have my BLT tacos. I'll just be eating this.